they going 3 rounds, so we for sure. Y'all ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, let's get into it.
Hold that mic up. Let's go. You gotta tell her to hold that mic up.
My bad, I forgot.
She's not holding the mic up.
My bad.
Hold it like a microphone.
Everything good? Hold it down, hold it down. Hold on, hold it down, hold it down. Hold it down, hold it down. Yo, hold it down.
No cool.
Go, F.L.U.
Go.
I said welcome, huh? Sir. To Identity Seas Battle League. Sir. This is my house. Huh? You could have died tonight. So I hope you didn't travel too far. I was working out right before you arrived. And now I'm about to set the bar. When the arms stretch, you should know I'm all about the fitness, the headshot. Brains in the suitcase. Come on, man. You know how I do. I just showed him how he can mind his business too. We pulled up on the mission. The shorty got great intuition. She just gave it up. Your honey must have known we was only there for the chicken, or maybe she seen how the clip dangled. The biscuit, straight out the box, off the wing. We still working for Bojangles. The 2Ks, respect my presence. I introduced you to Chris Kringle, but tell your bitch, it's not her fault. So after the battle, she can still get a train. And that's cool with you. Now, I'm sure you don't find. I'm sure you don't mind. I'm just trying to get the head. Everybody knows she's got a one-track mind, but you fire. Okay, maybe just a little, because one minute you got bars and the next minute you don't. And that's bad signal. But let's talk about your last battle. All right. The one you had with Diamond. Because to my understanding, a demon arrived and then you hopped in the scene. Well, bitch, I've been fighting demons all my life. I've been a hand back. You see, that makes me concentrate. I'll be damned if I eat a bullet.
Quiet down.
Swallow my pride. But it's bars like that we need, though. I may get that same bullet. Swallow your pride. And then choke your ego. You from uptown, right? I know, born and raised. I leave you downtown, bitch. And that's there for days. So bring your good men. The ones that hop in and out the box like a ladder drill. Because I won't tolerate none of that jazz with a Smith around. You see, that makes me Uncle Phil. You know how your queen told you? She'll ride with you until the world ends? And you told her good. Grab her arm and get in. You see, that whole scheme was smart. I told my queen like this, grab 2 lines, 2 eagles, before we ship off on Noah's Ark. This is meant to be a marriage match. But there's a difference. My man's about to sup with him. You see, there's a difference. I'm not the one to tolerate on that disrespect. I can never leave the baby at home. That's child neglect. You see, I'm looking at you. Now, you probably came from a nice family. You probably live in a big house. And I ain't trying to give you flashbacks or nothing. But how you gonna feel when I bring these twins back in that full house? Hey, yo, G, I told you, if he pull up, I'll be the first to spark. Wet the whole whip up. If he dare park, I got a 100-round drum. I catch him sleeping in the coop. I let it rain. I air it out. I'm making chicken noodle soup. You bring all your niggas? I got bad protection. The AR-15 by the window. I'm leaned up against the wall. I got bad reception. But if you talk to me some stupid shit, or give me some unnecessary rage, then them flip-flops won't be the only thing that gets slammed off the stage. Okay?
Shit, man. That's relevant. Let's go. That's relevant.
Talk to him. Go ahead, talk.
Get back.
I like your energy.
Right. Y'all ready?
Let's get it.
Let's see. There's no comparison in what's heaven sent. I'm a titan amongst God and men. My environment is enlightened. I think all kind of shit when I be writing shit. This fucked up world we living in, racial, political, spiritual war. Everybody think Trump fucked up the country, right?
Yeah.
Right? Nigga, it was fucked up before. So much we endured, but we kept it moving. tapped into it, stayed true. So COVID-19 don't mean a thing to me. I just mask up and take the shot once I catch flu. I'm about to.
Bad shit. Let's go.
I'm about to remove life from this pussy like childbirth. At 13, I stuck dick in the nigga like I fuck first. Speed first.
Let's go.
Speed first. The best way to get ahead is create separation. I used to love the game so much, I had heart palpitation. Lil Hart was racing when we hit that lick, run through some shit, no time wasted. G was at the door on a defensive end. He had the outside containment. Ain't it by chance I hold the fort to a T, lift it, let it speak. Bullets enter, fluid lead, peace believe. Bullets enter, fluid lead, peace believe. I ain't once again to your personal business, I'm a grown-ass man. We don't be condoning that. Plus, bro, I ain't once again to your personal business, I'm a grown-ass man. We don't be condoning that. I was told how to control the cars without having to hold the deck. About my business, Tookie Williams, I grab my arm and flex, rip open chest, bullets catch wind till they out of breath. I strive for completion because nothing's perfect. I just barely scratched the surface. For CBG, I hold the burden. Wave the banner through all the slander. Mind your manners. I'm no featherweight in this rapping shit. Respect my prevalence or there'll be detriment once I detriment. Revolver spin. I keep the little bitch in my weed stash. If I raise the nose in the air, it probably smell like some good gas. Hold fast. Let me see. I'm a god at most, to say the least. I say what I mean. I speak my peace. I can hit the mark when out of reach. Y'all will see no serpents lurking in my yard. My landscape cleaner. I keep near Metal Gear, the snake eater. I line I keep near Metal Gear, the snake eater. I line him up. Drawing his facial features, F.L.U sent to me, the snub nose leak. I got baby fever. To me, the snub nose leak, I got baby fever. I'm a different creature. Heater on my side, I'm trying to warm up the place. If you don't respect my space, I'll take 2 steps and bucket like I'm crushing grapes. I'm the great. I'm the great. I am the great. And my path was crafted in acrobatic fashion. I walked the line in daily proportion. Life or death in the balance. The track easy but violent. My mind was twisted by the world's contortion. Let's move it forward. Let's move it forward.
Let him get that. Talk that shit, man. Y'all understand. Talk that shit, man.
My path was crafted in acrobatic fashion. I walked the line in daily proportion. Life or death in the balance. The track's easy but violent. My mind was twisted by the world's contortion. Let's move it forward. I got 2 more rounds to get the job done. You ain't come here looking for a beast, but you found one. Round one.
Hey, yo! Fight back! Fight back, man! Let's go! Let's go! Fight back! Let's go! ISBL, see? Let's go! Fight back! Let's go! Pause, stop it a second, man. Pause, stop it a second.
Look at this guy.
Hold it down. You give me a few people to select from, G. And you're right, I did say I want a beast. Just so I can show you how to put them back on the leash. You see, I thought about it. It's up for you to pick a victim. Your mother, your aunt, maybe even your girl. It's gonna be a bad decision. It's breaking my heart. Because the next time we see them pretty brown eyes, they won't be left in mint condition. My little brother older now.
Let's go, Flo. Let's go, Flo. Let's go.
Hold it down, y'all.
Yeah, a little loop back. Let's not make a fiasco of it. So if your bitch bad, like your mother, I don't even take the shot. I just let something get it. So we can watch our Devin Booker. Do we have a problem? I hope so. Because I got a new Glock, old Stockway. I tuck it and pull the baby out. I just need some shit with some bop in it. I've always been out of it.
That's how you fight back, Flo. That's how you fight back.
I shot for the one shot, one kill. I've always been adamant, sniper rifle. That's my Scott Summers. Cause once I flip the shade up and the beam come right after it, if I serve a nigga, ain't a restaurant. You say I hate that shit, I be out and about, eyes low, trained to handle graveyard shit. Hey yo, Kush, you told me this nigga's a problem, right? Yeah. And I told you I manage. I got niggas from every hood. Black, white, Indian, Asian, Spanish. With enough heart to let it ring at any element. That's Captain Planet. But when I met you, I thought you had a lot of pride. But now it's now a pleasure to make your acquaintance knowing you were holding all this bitch inside. You think it's funny, right? So them headless come off the waist and now it's all jokes aside. You see, some of y'all doubted me based off of my last battle. And honestly, I don't give a fuck. But mentally, I still can't let it go. Knowing you sweet and scared of the Mac. Like him said no. With the scope out, it's a peep show. But these tools are brought from the crib. The Home Depot, the dirty ratchet. I invite you to test it still. She got one left in the chamber, but don't get it fucked up, bang. Ain't it crazy how even the sex appeal, my mans told me chill. I shouldn't take this battle. It might be bad for me. I was offended, I don't know behind bars. So I showed up with a blade up his mouth and a sock full of dead batteries. Mentally 25 with lockdown every day. No time to play, all you is banging on the wall. No sleep at night. I'm seeing shit that don't even exist. The poltergeist. I'm being on death with a book. I got none of my rights. It's my grandfather's book. You see, I love that pistol. It still give me them old man issues. One slipping out of nowhere, bang. You don't know I can do that, did you?
Let's go, Flo. Let's go. Turn it up, man.
Found out if I be lying. This bitch in enemy territory. And nobody's here to say Private Ryan. I thought about it like this. I could walk up to you, cut your body open. The baby mother, what I found in them. I pistol whipped both of your daughters. They was born healthy. And I still gave them Down syndrome.
Yo, relax. Relax. That was great.
But I figure you judge me. Like you don't know me from the block. I won't take it that far. You see around here, I have brown, white, ice. So I asked you, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
That's crazy.
Before I started the game show, it was deal or no deal. So if some niggas want that brown, I'll cook it for them. Or maybe hit somebody else. You see, I still got bacon in Mayfield.
Is it? All right.
ISBL. What the hell? Think about that time. If y'all don't mind, give me my switch.
Speak up.
I said, so much shade being thrown my way. Is it my imagination? Am I hallucinating? I think I'm motherfucking tripping. I feel like the whole world is after me. And when the pressure get high and the heat start to rise all throughout that coal mine, you're sure to reap a diamond. Just make sure you keep it unexposed. Never share your juice with the swine.
Yo, bro. Grow up. Grow up.
Never share your juice with the swine. F.L.U. To tell you the truth, She put that price on your head. You're gonna have to accept that. I was on a different track. In order for you to catch this fade, I had to take a step back.
Oh my
Facts. Talk wrong, get your jaw smacked. There'll be no lip over here. That's a soul patch. I'm on a money run. Sir, you want a gun? I want a horse scratch. Hey, this swank aroma on me. Bag your bitch like marijuana. You get your dime sack. Break your skull into parts for smart remarks. The wise crack. Hey!
Let's go. Let's go.
Whether duck or goose, I'll run down on you. Your head will be tapped dog on me. Residue on palm from the bark like tree sap. Classic chop.
Yeah.
Dog residue on palm from the bark like tree sap. Classic chop. Classic chop. Wool grain stock in hand about to do numbers. When the timber land, not a single soul survive when I swing lumber. It's too much paper in this wager. You better fold before you owe some. Bullets hit like good arithmetic. I'll bet 762 on the over under. I come with the thunder.
That's the over under if you don't know. Yes, spin that back.
Bullets hit like good arithmetic. I'll bet 762 on the over under. I come with the thunder. Brimstone lightning. Rick writing. Defies my desire. On the mission. Eddie Kendricks. I left behind temptation to take me higher. That's too old school for these young fools. These women don't know shit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Hold the fuck on, man.
Let's go.
I left behind temptation to take me higher. That's too old school for the young fool. These whippersnappers don't know shit. I already made it through the gate. You gotta pay your toll before the pole lift. Besides a few picks and CBG, I'm the top shooter. Between Freddie and Alex, I've collected much diamonds. The top jeweler.
Okay.
Between Freddie and Alex, I've collected much diamonds. The top jeweler, Rick the ruler, dropping gems in an attempt to set their mind free. But on Demon Town, we run down in the field like we studied a route tree. We used to split the pill. We used to split the pill. After the snap, toss the halfback and execute the sweep. After we reach our goalpost to the sideline and catch a breather. Cold to the bone. Cold to the bone. I keep it still in hand like Wolverine. Grip the cig. Like the thing. Smoke a few. Nicotine. Stuck in between.
That's crazy.
Nicotine. Stuck in between. Exercising these demons and using my conscious voice. They both equal in segment and swank. Put it together at its middle point. Apply pressure. This gonna be greater than any ass whooping, don't believe the hype. After facing me, you will have to move over and receive some stripes. Scam you with your life. Don't roll the dice if you got to. You ain't come here looking for knowledge, which you found true. Round two.
I'm a step. Hey yo, F.L.U. Hey yo, F.L.U. Fight back, man. Let's go. Fight back, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This one the one tonight.
Quiet down.
Let's go!
I don't know what it is.
You know, before I got here, I wondered.
Hey, can we get quiet?
Hey, yo, y'all gotta speak up there.
Before I got here, I wondered how many battles you've been in. I did a little research. I wasn't sure if it was your third, fourth, or maybe your fifth. You know, I should have said this first. You know, Drake is their concert overseas. But due to COVID, there's no traveling back home. So just like him, you won't make it to the 6. You gotta think about it. The setup was priceless.
All right.
Revolvers, Glocks, semis, autos. I can still show you my nicest. So it's only right that I kill you with kindness. I lower my standards. For you, I still want you to spit your best at least. I was gonna give you your flowers. Now rest in peace. I thought about it. All right. You told me I found the truth. I've been looking for a long time, but I didn't find it in you. As sick as I've been, you've always known about the F.L.U. You gotta think about it. I've been around the world, dealt with all kind of people. I figured that you and I might add up, but this don't seem like it's equal. You see, my people's good now, but I'll never forget what it was like to live without. When I got my hands in the rock, I dealt with a lot of bull. It was me in the timbers and a couple of wolves. You see, they want me on the team.
Talk about it, man.
But I was reluctant to sign up. It seemed like we didn't have the same hunger. Every day I check the stats, but they ain't putting up the same numbers. Okay? And we losing for no reason, when we should be winning. And to me, that didn't make any sense. So I had to question niggas like you. And don't you dare blame it on the bench.
Yeah, talk that shit, man.
I'm the only one wicked.
Talk that, F.L.U.
I told this one cat I'm leaving town for some real heat to link up with a couple white boys and a few brothers. You see, at one point I knew what it was like to be Jimmy Butler. When you arrived,
that was fire. That was fire. Talk that shit. Fight back, boy. Fight back, man.
when you arrived, I was waiting for you. Right at the door. Niggas offered me shots. I said, nah, I'd rather give him some more. I saw you sitting there in the all black in the chair. I said, that must be fitting. The same shit is gonna be happening right after I start winning. You wanna be in the wheelchair, or you just want me to push you around? It's up to you. The pound is what they're gonna find. I'm gonna shoot with a lazy eye and give them Down syndrome. I'm the type of dude that you never met before. I want to drop you the moment you walked in the door. They said, F.L.U, you can't rap, you can't fight. I said, the moment I see the boy, it's gonna be John Legend. Just give me the green light.
That was fire,
Hold it down. You said you got opportunity in your hands. And you gotta grab it. I told her to step to the side. I need a different ratchet. So when I approached you, and I said, you know what? I hope it's worth it. Because what you about 5'6"? Right now I'm in a different bag. And you sound like you fit perfect.
Yo,
Your man's been talking behind me the whole time.
Don't do us.
They gave you all the hypes. I bet you a little cold. But the next one to speak during my rounds be the first one to get stalled.
Talk that! Talk that!
let's go.
You got me fucked up. You thought I came in to lose. I told everybody here I knocked this bitch out and I ended up taking his shoes. I'm gonna go with you to Uptown. Out there I was pitching, but I was on a different mission. 8 ball in the back of the jaw with the crack in the wall. I had a few stacks on the floor. If the man was acting crazy with the pump of the dog. I was wearing face masks before they suggested that before you came in the store.
Oh, that's crazy.
That was wild right there. Let's go. That's a high right there. Word, man. Y'all clap it up, man.
Hey, I bought the Mossberg and Frederick expecting some type of engagement. Lift them off the pavement.
Let me just third off. Let me just third round off, y'all.
Word, spin it back.
I bought the Mossberg and Frederick expecting some type of engagement.
Hold on.
Now for the wearable. And the buckshot's contagious. I've been pacing back and forth trying to find the approach and space I created. G made the play. I was impressed. I came in fascinated. Now that we G made the play. I was impressed. I came in fascinated. Now that we got acquainted, you call me at the bad time.
Quiet down. Yo, hold it down.
Now that we got acquainted, you call me at a bad time. So watch your step, a metal explode out of nowhere. I'll make this land mine. Stand by.
Take your time.
Stand by. My honor and my respect. I preserved it. Most was afraid to jump in that ocean, I submerged it. They only ride the wave, cause they can't swim. I drag them in that water, I'm trying to purge sin. I drag them in that water, I'm trying to purge sin. Hey, me and my men got it out the dirt and through that rubble, yet we still remain. At times that dirt had turned into mud because when it rained, there was no shelter for us. Now many I trust, and I don't debate, whip out a blade, interrupt, get my point across in discussion. I do no bluffing. If I grab the mop, he'll kick the bucket. Reveal the fact. I do no bluffing. If I grab the mop, he'll kick the bucket or reveal the secondary. Lil Trey bust it, throw the baby in the whip. That's child abduction.
Let's go, son.
That's child abduction. On man time, I protect mine, I go for nothing. For mine, I go for nothing like I stand for something. We are the hunted, but not outnumbered, so don't retreat. I keep a few dogs around to protect my flock like I'm herding sheep.
Take your time, son.
I keep a few dogs around to protect my flock like I'm herding sheep. Please be aware of the false prophet. Recognize the these guys. They control the knowledge but can't translate it. The book of Eli. Brother be wise. Be aware of the false prophet. Recognize the these guys. They control the knowledge but can't translate it. The book of Eli. Brother be wise. Keep your composure. Uptown in the Ville, what made me. I used to run with the wolves and play with the green like KG. I play for keeps. I'm deep in the game. You got great seats. Whenever y'all mission is I play for keeps. I'm deep in the game. You got great seats. Whenever y'all mention this swank, don't forget the great peace. I raise heat. Like the first week of summer, if I discover frigidness, I set the mold, whether hot or cold, like the season switch. No one has handle over my nigga. I got it gritty. Revolver thing, blow. Crack casino, I'm trying to spin a 6. I don't something different.
Talk me to this. That's what I'm talking about right here. Talk to that.
I'm trying to spin the 6. Revolver thing blow, crack casino, I'm trying to send this. I'm something different. In every climate, I'm dominant. I see the target, I focus in. Cross the line, now I run the blitz. I'm on my motherfucking bullshit. I'm on my motherfucking bullshit. But I came here for some good footage and a little piece of change as far as my name was concerned. No matter the stature, I'll slaughter all of these rappers. Just wait your turn. Half the fight is the battle. It's also about what you earn. And I operate off compensate my business firm, nigga. Let me finish learning. Let me finish learning you. Don't be like the others, cookie cutter, cut and paste. This shit come from another place. That's why I set the pace. You gotta find your own place. Find your own place. Be yourself. Use your mind as your weapon. Fuck all that dumbass shit. Peace like a blessing.
Yeah.